2, action. What's up guys, Farhan here with Zah once again, and today we have our friend here, Badri. How are you?
Hi, I'm good.
Yeah, so welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
For coming on the show. And today we have a Yamaha R15M. This is a owner's review. Previously I've done an ultimate review on it, and do check that video out if you want to see from my point of view. But today we're going to have an owner here talking about it. So Badri, what I have to say, this is like the butt jokes motorcycling world. Okay, in Singapore lah. I don't know about other countries.
About R15 boleh kilas S1K.
Do you get a lot of jokes regarding that?
Personally no, but I did come across an Instagram reel. There was this video, there was this guy just walking. You know how they act big and step, and they put the title below. So it was S1K, but then he avoided, there was like 4 people walking past, and there was the R15 V1, V2, V3 and V4.
The strong guys, right?
Yeah, it just avoid that.
Okay, so before Badri tell us a story about his Yamaha R15, gonna give a bit of background about it.
Inspired by the likes of the Yamaha R1M, the Yamaha YZF-R15M is a sportier, track-inspired machine and highest variation of the ever-popular R15 sports bike. Based on the R15 V4, it comes with traction control, Bluetooth connectivity, quick shifter and track mode to display lap times for on-track activities. It also comes in the R1M's inspired livery and the Monster Energy Yamaha MotoGP inspired design. Engine is shared with the rest of Yamaha's 155 series of bikes. A 155cc, liquid-cooled, 4-stroke, single-cylinder SOHC with fuel injection and a 6-speed manual transmission.
Okay, so this one is actually a special edition.
Correct.
But I'm not sure is it limited or not, because the livery is actually to commemorate the 60th anniversary World GP edition. I think it's all across Yamaha's bikes, especially the sports bikes. And this is the R15 version. Badri, what made you want to get the Yamaha R15M?
Okay, at first actually I was thinking of the MT-15. It's practical, I could use it, I could put my raincoat, it's nice to ride. But then I remember during that point in time, I wanted to buy a bike, but I didn't have 2 guarantors. So I had to resort to continuing COI on Carousel. So then I scrolled through a few bikes. There was NMAX, Aerox, Kapchai also have. Then I come across this R15M. I think when I came across the post, it was like posted 2 hours ago or something.
Wow.
Then I was looking through lah. I was like, wow, the R15M like nice only. The livery also, they say limited edition lah. I mean, I don't see much of this livery for R15M out there also.
Supposedly, like, I'm not sure. Supposedly.
I know Mustang got one lah. This one from Woodlands lah. Yeah, then I came across this listing. I saw and I was like, okay lah, I have to take it lah. Because when I was renting, I was paying like 600 a month. Yeah, 600 a month. On top of school and work, I had to fork out 600 a month.
My money bike payment also not even there.
What bike were you riding when you were renting?
Renting, I rented a few bikes. My first ever bike was like 1 day after I passed. I rented MT-15 from your old rental company.
Auto Exchange.
Yes, Auto Exchange. I rented the MT-15.
But use our promo code lah.
Oh no, I never.
Alamak. 10% off brother.
Rather than pay 600, you pay only like 540 per month.
Okay, to be fair, I did search online on your Facebook and everything. Then I was like, wow, this post like 2 years ago only. I don't know whether the promo code still there or not.
Still ongoing, bro.
Still ongoing.
Okay. If got change, we will let you guys know. So far, I love Stumble Overlanders. Okay, so continue please. Interesting.
I rented the MT-15 V2 from them for I think 2 months. Wow. Yeah, so I was doing Foodpanda also. Then I was like, okay lah, I want to try scooter a bit lah, auto. So I tried their Aerox V1, V2 and the ADV 150. So those were like 1 week each. Then during that point in time also, that's where I was going through Carousel because I want to buy a bike, but I don't see anything that need 2 guarantors. So I just scroll through, see the COI and everything. Then I saw this R15M.
Love at first sight lah.
Love at first sight. Okay lah, kirakan lah. Love at first sight. I see the bike, the pictures they post on the listing was like, wow, this bike very nice.
Professionally taken.
Professionally taken, correct.
So don't mind me asking, how much is the price?
So for the monthly COI is 354 per month, but the COE is until 2032 tak salah, or 33, I forget
So
already.
COI until
2029,
24, 25.
about 5
About 5 years, 4
5
years.
years.
You got
Oh, yeah.
this bike is
July.
July,
It's
August.
until February 2029. So it's I think 4.5 years about there.
Around there.
4.5
Okay
years.
lah. I mean, typical of
Okay lah.
nowadays. You know, with the high prices of
Yeah.
bikes, it's okay lah. I wouldn't say it's
Too long.
too long.
Yeah
or
lah,
too short.
but in my personal opinion, if you are going to COI anything above 3 years, it's going to be quite a drain on your
Yeah,
finances.
it's a massive undertaking actually.
And then some more, a lot of new riders today, just because they need the bike, you know, and then these shops also they promote zero,
ketuk lah.
zero down payment lah, zero interest rate lah,
Cannot,
apa
cannot.
benda
It
kan.
may sound nice upfront, but
Yeah.
in the long run, it's gonna kill.
Yeah, you
kill you.
you take a 7-year loan and then you
To
only
make things worse, it's a 2V bike. So
Yeah.
actually you upgrade. So
if you upgrade lah.
if you upgrade lah, but knowing riders in Singapore, generally after 1 year you get your class 2A or 2, you upgrade one.
Then who wants to COI another 6 more years? Don't want, right?
Yeah,
Doesn't make
correct.
To
sense.
find somebody like you is very rare. Yeah, no joke. Yeah, no joke. Because I've seen riders, they buy 2B bikes new, they upgrade to class 2A, class 2, they have trouble selling it off. Because no one wants their bike.
Correct.
Based on our experience lah.
Yeah.
I mean, just if you are a new rider or younger viewers, you may want to take our advice.
Okay, second hand, or if you COI, also, I don't know lah. This one quite
Quite subjective.
Subjective,
lah.
correct.
You need to do your own research on it.
I know some shops for a fact if you buy like a second-hand bike from them, and then let's say 1 year later you want to upgrade to class 2A, you can actually trade in the bike. So that will help you with the cost also lah. But I haven't seen anyone try it yet before. Personally lah, I never seen. Maybe you can share a bit lah.
Don't mind me asking, how old are you actually?
I'm turning 19, I think towards the end of December. So I think about a few more weeks there I turn 19.
Bro, you're young.
Yeah, very young lah, but it's okay lah.
I feel old.
Okay, don't like that lah.
I feel old. I can be your brother, you know.
I'm only 24.
Okay, then in that case I'm 17 lah.
Alright. Today we are young. Today is the day we are young.
I know it's good that people like yourself already started to take license already.
Correct.
Because I feel as the years go by, traffic police is making the licensing more hard. They
Yes.
add a lot of things, you know, like last time where got simulator,
Simulator.
where got expressway.
Okay, during my time, there is simulator for 2B only. There's no simulator for 2A, class 2,
yes.
no. Now, sialah 2A and class 2, you already need simulator. Sialah, I already got into an accident so many times. I broke a number of bones here and there.
And then the expressway familiarization for 2B also. Yeah, I feel they are making it harder lah. And then with all the slots, difficult to get also.
It's okay lah for
For you
slots.
it's okay lah.
It's
Maybe
okay
at the time.
Maybe
You where you at CDC ah?
No, BBDC.
I heard BBDC is the SSDC is the worst lah.
Yes, this is the worst. Yeah.
I heard lah. This one hearsay lah.
My friend is still in SIDC right now. He started last year November, now still waiting for TP. But he failed a lot of times lah. So
We fail a lot of time.
yeah. But he always complain like why the next week slot like don't have only. But, yeah lah.
I have to say, I think sometimes it got me wondering, you know, are we the cause of a lot of people want to take motorbike
Yeah,
license?
maybe us.
It's the Canon effect ah.
Okay, let's get back to the bike.
How is she, your personal opinion?
She honestly handles actually much better than I expected. Although it's a big adjustment from let's say a naked bike or scooter to a R15. At first, it was quite hard to handle lah. But I think after I get used to the posture and everything, then that's where it got more comfortable for me. That's where I start to go for longer rides lah. So recently also I went to JB for holiday. So we went to Iskandar Putri area, nearby only lah, but it's still my first time going there mah. So
Don't worry,
Okay
bro.
lah.
There'll be longer way. There'll be longer rides soon.
soon, better
Now
job.
R15,
No.
later R1, go Thailand.
Or go Sabang.
Sepang. Oh, can lah. Should go lah. But not. Maybe with this bike, I better consider go Sepang lah. Consider first. I don't know whether I should or not.
R1.
R1 must wait first. She handles a lot. I think I would say a lot better than the MT-15, but I can definitely lane slip better lah. That is one thing for a fact. One more thing is my right hand tend to be itchy with the throttle lah. Tend to a bit close to the speed limit.
So in your opinion, is it quite torquey
Torquey.
compared to the other MT-15 or NMAX for example?
For me personally, I would say I think MT-15 is more torquey than the R15 lah. But I could say R15 can beat the top speed for MT-15. Yeah. So my friend, he owns a MT-15, and then I also have R15. So we did a short test lah. I think it was near Farus Tire or something like that. Near the area, then we're heading back.
Johor area.
Johor. So we tried. Then his pickup is faster, but I was able to catch up with him.
Yeah, I'm amazed, like Yamaha is able to do this with the same platform, same engine, but different tuning and different handling.
I can say R15, MT-15, NMAX, Aerox, they all use the same engine platform.
But different characteristic for each of the different platforms. So as a sports bike, it's expected to handle like easy. As a street fighter, it's able to
manage maneuver through traffic.
I'm just amazed at Yamaha's engineering.
Can you just briefly, in your own words, can you describe what's the difference between the R15, R15M, and what in terms of specs or something like that?
This one don't quote me. This one based on what I see. So for the R15M, there is a quick shifter as compared to the normal R15. Other than that, I think it's the Yamaha Connect, I think, which is the
full connectivity.
Yeah.
Connect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Other than that, I think about the same, but I don't know if it's just me, but when I sit on my R15 as compared to R15 V3, I tend to lean down more for the posture for the R15 V3. Yeah, I don't know if it's just me, but
this is not so sporty as the R15.
Yeah, correct. That's what I feel but if...
Does yours come with a TFT display? I think some of the newer R15Ms got TFT display.
Yeah, the newer ones, certain models they have, I think, I forgot what is it called but mine doesn't It's not the one.
So yours is the LCD display lah.
Yeah.
Your feature on your bike make some class 2 riders jealous because they come with slipper clutch and quick shifter. Upside down forks.
It's a lot of features for class 2B bike.
For class 2B bikes that make, I know some of you guys are laughing. Class 2B why got all this? I know, but it is what. I think in other countries, this is what they can afford.
Correct.
So, and they race with this bike also. So that's why I think that's why it comes with the bells and whistles I would say.
But in most other countries, their beginner bike is like 400cc,
Yeah.
I'm talking about the region.
Region.
Like where, Kap Chai is usually the king of the road.
Talking about king of the road, back in my day when I was much younger, when I was your age,
Back in my day,
during my NS time, I actually had an eye for the TZM. I was taking my 2B, then I was thinking, okay, what bike I want to buy after I pass my license. I was looking at TZM, and then it was later on when my friend bought a Honda Phantom, then suddenly I fall in love with the Honda Phantom.
Then you like the business.
I think it goes with the generation. Back then it was the TZR, then the TZM. Now we have the R15.
Yeah, because all the people your age you will see this as nice sporty and also because you guys are still young, okay, you guys tend to be too throttle happy, right? So the reputation also comes with it
yes, correct.
Sadly
So in terms of fuel consumption, how far can you go on a full tank?
I know for a fact the tank is 11 liters, and online I did some research. It says 55 kilometers per liter. But personally, I think I was able to stretch it to 400 km and then go over to JB go and pump. Blinking I reached
take the risk
I reached the Corsair only start to blink already. Alamak.
Okay lah, which means they still
have
1-2
Don't worry,
liters.
if Corsair people, you stranded, people will tendang you.
Free towing.
Free towing.
And then in terms of maintenance, what you usually
Where you usually go,
and then what you usually do for maintenance? How much do you spend each time you service your bike?
At first, I used to go to Farus Tire, usually change engine oil filter. I think the first time I went there, my tire punctured. Then I think that was the point in time where I recently also changed tire, because when I got the bike, it was botak . So I go and change first. Then I think it was like 2 weeks later, I went to Farus Tire. Then I realized my tire puncture again. I was like, wow, lama.
So you learn the hard way lah.
Learn the hard way,
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened, alhamdulillah.
It's just the punctured tire.
Yeah lah, but hard pain lah. I did ask whether can you do patching first or not. Then they say, oh cannot lah, it's beyond patching already. So I was like, okay lah. So on that day also I got a new rear tire. So I think set me back, I think quite a fortune. I forgot the price already. Then after that, when the ringgit go to I think close to 3 or 3.2 like that, then that's where I start to consider why don't I just like top up a few and just do in Singapore. Try save some pages on my passport in case I want to go holiday mah. Okay lah, then I went to Kaki Bukit to do servicing at the shop, Yellow Garage. I went there twice. Then I was like, wah, too far lah, cannot lah. I think go all the way to Kaki Bukit just service. I think
Woodlands
go
have
somewhere.
what?
Woodlands have.
Apa dah jauh-jauh?
Then, because I did ask a group chat, you know, what are some of the shops do you recommend? Then I saw, oh, there's this one Yellow Garage. I was like, okay lah, I try. Then I see, I was like, a bit far lah, so I go somewhere close by. This one,
Woodland Avenue 9, is it?
E5 I think, Industrial Park, 360 Motor City. I go that shop. Now I go there to do oil change lah. So far, any other servicing haven't really touched other than the brake pads. That's it.
So how often do you change oil?
I try to change every 1.5k because it's one bottle then plus 500. That's what I've been researching about lah.
But actually engine oil can last much longer.
It lasts longer, yeah.
Please stick to body. Shameless plug
Okay. Continue.
The longest I stretched it was I think 2.5k before I had to change the oil and the filter lah. Cause in that point in time also I was doing delivery with this bike.
Do you think it's practical using this bike for delivery?
Practical lah. Personally, for me it depends because when I use MT-15 for delivery, right, it's also using the key mah. So I think if you can get used to the posture and not hurt your back, if you're still young and everything,
Still young.
and you don't mind doing delivery for some side cash and everything, I think it's okay. It's just the only thing that is not so practical is the posture and where you want to put your raincoat lah. Cause you have to put your raincoat into your food delivery bag, which might not be hygienic at sometimes lah.
It's okay to put a box, but I reckon people are gonna curse and say at you.
Yeah, that's
why
why.
orang will put a box. Unless you're a Malaysian they don't really care.
Yeah, every time I see a sports bike with a box ni mesti Malaysian.
Even the Ninja 400 also.
Ninja 400. Any sports bike that has a box is typical.
Yes, Malaysian made. But for you are used to it lah.
I'm used to it lah, doing delivery because I was doing Foodpanda at first, then Lana Move, then now I from Pizza Hut.
You put the box here, you strap.
Yeah, I
Every
strap
time
down.
you take out, you strap back lah.
Yeah, take out and strap back. I think I used 3 bungee cords to actually secure it in place. I think the part that I feel like I should be concerned about while doing delivery is the noise this bike makes. Because I got a open port modification. So open port air filter. So it's the mushroom filter.
So what does that do?
Okay, so from what I know, it helps to increase the air intake for your bike and supposedly increase your speed lah. Yeah.
Add 1 more horsepower lah.
But so far, I think it's just very loud lah. Those who stay in Woodlands area, especially the Vista Point area, right? If you see this bike with a GrabFood bag behind,
Kesim
yeah, a bit loud lah. I think you will know lah. That time also, my friend did complain. He was at home lah. I was going past Sinopec because I went to pump at Sinopec and I want to go home. He can hear me from the toilet, his house toilet.
It's messy of the time you rode a Vespa. His Vespa is damn loud that the whole neighborhood knows he's coming back.
Talking about that, you remind me of my friend. He used to stay at the 10th story and then he knows that I already came. When from his house, he can already hear the Vespa tang because in his neighborhood, there's no one else that rides a Vespa.
It's a welcome gift.
Do you use the Yamaha Connect often? Connect.
Okay, so for the Connect, yeah, I had an issue when I first got the bike. So I saw the feature, I was like, okay lah, I want to try. I tried to figure out where the module is lah. I realized it's on the pillion seat. I realized it was disconnected. I plug it back in, I tried it out for myself, but I tried for like half an hour to an hour. I still couldn't get it to connect. I think I left it plugged in throughout the night, and then I think, what happened the next day was, right, I was at my gantry, the bar already go up, so I want to go in, then suddenly my bike died. Then I realized, what happens? So my first instinct was just disconnect the module first and then push start my bike, go and park my bike first. Because at that point in time, it was 6 in the morning. I ride the entire night. So I want to go and sleep first before I go to the shop. I want to sleep first because I also got work on that day also. So okay, I push out the bike, go and park in the car park. Then when I go and fix, that's when I realized the battery like.
It's because of the Yamaha Connect.
This is what I suspect lah, because when I also search online, do my own research, there were complaints about the Yamaha Connect draining the battery. Those who have the feature, right, try to unplug first. You can just unplug it. It has to be somewhere in your bike. You can search it lah.
I see.
It's just a module you can unplug. Honestly, when I saw your R15M video and saw the features for the Connect, for the app lah, I saw it was actually quite interesting. But then also I think again, this one class 2B bike only, why need so much features?
So you feel that it's gimmicky lah.
In a sense lah, but I think there's some people out there who will want to have these type of features, want to try also. So by all means, go ahead lah. No one is stopping you.
Okay lah. So other than that, any problems or issues that you have encountered with the bike?
Oh, any problems ah? No lah. So far so good lah.
It's been reliable.
It's been heavily reliable, honestly. For me, doing delivery.
So are you in any like chat group of R15, R15M chat group?
Oh,
in Singapore?
R15M. I did try to search for a few, but I just gave up. But I am inside this one riders group called Pin My Bike.
Okay.
It's there is a owner of the Pin My Bike, the group. He is a bike detailer, so he actually can wash your bike. You can wash with him actually, if you are in Marsiling area.
If I'm there lah.
If
If lah.
Oh,
mean, Johor, bro.
I thought usually in bike chat groups, they have specific model.
Confirm have lah, but maybe you're not.
Chat group.
Yeah.
Or maybe you're not aware lah.
Not
Maybe
aware
have
lah.
So probably they will definitely share all the problems, issues with the bike.
Correct. Correct.
If you want to recommend him, please add him inside. Okay. Anyway, so far we've spoken a lot of good things about the R15M. What's some of the things that you feel that you don't really like, or maybe can improve?
I'm thinking in the perspective of a 2B rider. So honestly, this bike already has a lot of features and everything. So I think there's nothing much I could say about the R15M other than the quick shifter can be improved a bit, but I don't know how. It's a jerky when I use the quick shifter. Yeah. And sometimes also when I quick shift, you know how on the odometer you can see your gear?
Yeah.
Sometimes the number just disappears. Then I have to let go my throttle and then the number will appear. I don't know if it's just my bike or it's a R15M problem, but if you don't use the quick shifter, I think you should be okay. This bike is honestly a really good bike to have it.
I have to say, I don't like to say this, but I have to admit, Yamaha do make good bikes.
I've been dying to ask. Okay. What the heck is the golf ball doing on your dashboard?
Okay, so at first there was a rubber ducky at first. So I think I posted it on my TikTok, Throttle Vibes. I think some of you should know there's this guy who wearing a full face helmet at AGV and he flipped down the visor. That is me. So yeah, I posted it like a rubber ducky. I just put there saying like my little friend or something like that. Then one day I saw at work, I saw a golf ball on the floor. So I was like, this place isn't near any golf ball country club. I was in like Queenstown area, near all the atas people area. Then I just saw a golf ball on the floor. So I take the golf ball, I wash, then I put on my bike. So I just find a spot where can fit nicely. Yeah.
So it's not stuck with glue or anything?
No, it's not stuck
So
with
in
glue.
case of emergency or
Or you fed up?
Yeah.
You were angry and pissed at him.
It's a weapon Better watch out joking.
So no more rubber ducky already .
I don't know what happened to it. One day it was there, then when I reached a destination, it's not there anymore. Then I was like, alamak. The duck not there anymore.
It must have flown away. I think.
It was my iconic, it was a squeaky duck,
So anyway,
But I know at one time people will keep steal that rubber ducky. I know lah, it's like
Maybe nice
a nice charm lah.
It's a nice thing to have.
if Edward comes say, hey, my chicken is gone now. If you find any other bike with a chicken, must be stolen from Edwards.
So far, what's the best memory you have with the R15M?
It was the day I changed my air filter to open port. It was when I realized, wow, this bike actually damn loud. It's like damn nice. Damn nice to ride. I don't know if it's the loudness or the speed but I just feel it's a really big difference as compared to the normal air filter. Because I've ridden around before, I've heard of different R15 riders with their open port, but it wasn't as loud as mine, which I also want to find out more But I haven't found anyone else that I could talk to and find out what type of open port they're using. Because mine is actually a filter with like a mushroom filter. I think that's probably my best memory with it.
I only have USB port on my bike.
See you guys to deal with.
USB port, that one good for delivery
Your bike have?
Don't have I put my power bank in my pocket.
Oh, okay.
Tak ada, lemah.
All the features but no USB port.
Alamak, lemah.
Why lah? Why? Why lah? Wow, Badri, I have to say your bike, lot of story and good lah coming from you. You know, willing to share the knowledge of your R15M.
Even though he's a younger rider, he's a new rider, he has already rode this bike for 6 months, 7 months?
About 6 months around there.
Okay, but at least he has good stories to share lah. I know he might be young, there's more to come for you.
Yes, correct.
This video is from a new rider's point of view, okay?
So don't kecam or kutuk. How to say in English?
Diss.
Don't diss. We all start from somewhere. Okay. So you were once a pit plater as well.
Yeah, remember
So last time we learned the hard way.
Correct.
We don't have any brother or internet to guide us. But nowadays you see TikTok, you scroll through, people are sharing this and that about bike.
Yeah, that's why.
And it's good that you came on board and share from your point of view as well, so that other new riders will not
suffer the same fate.
Will not suffer, can take lessons from us.
Yes.
Okay lah. Anyway, OBU irritating. Quite huge on the sports bike.
But at least it's black. The matte black matches the dash.
I had to change my OBU twice actually.
Is it? Why?
Got issue?
The first one had issue. I think there was one day I on my bike from Woodlands to Queenstown. The thing stuck at Hello. So I was also confused. But lucky that one was a weekend, so I don't need to pay ERP lah. I go shop, they say, must go inspection center already, must go and change. I was like, alamak.
So any riders want to review the bike, you can touch us on our social media pages below.
Okay, if you like this video, like and share with your riding buddies, and don't forget to subscribe.
And that's it for the vlog. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Stand back, overlanders. We're living each moment, no rules to abide. Ride on, with engines that thunder.